The second thing would be with training and the amount you're doing. So when I was competing in my first couple of shows, like I was probably training 6 days, maybe even 7 days a week sometimes, because I love the gym and I just wanted to be in there all the time. Um, but it just took up so much time, and like nowadays with how busy I am, there's no way I can be in the gym 6 to 7 days a week for like 2 hours each session. So I've greatly condensed my training, and I made it a lot more like efficient, like so or and effective in terms of the movements. Like I'm training very close to failure. I'm When I'm training a target tissue, like that's the main thing that's failing. That's the main limiting factor for that movement. So just getting better at training really hard. And then if you can do that, that means you don't need to do as much volume. You don't have to be in the gym as long. You don't have to be doing as many sets. So over time, I'm a big believer in like you can condense it a little bit more, especially as you get more efficient with it.
There is
Okay.
one was a very old school idea on during peak week, water manipulation.
Yeah. Yeah. So extreme, yeah, like definitely old school was like extreme cuts to water where you're cutting water like 3 days out or whatever, no water at all. And then, but with the research nowadays, it's just showing that like most of your muscle is made up of water. So if you're cutting all the water, you're just flattening your muscle as well. So to try to get that dry look, you're just gonna end up looking smaller on stage, and you won't have quite as much detail because if your muscles aren't as full, they're not going to press up against the skin as much, and you're not going to get that pop and those striations as deep. I do believe there is a point where slightly reducing water towards the end might be beneficial, but nothing like completing like cutting
Yeah,
water all together. Like that never tends to
I
look well.
agree. Okay. So turning back, I think that's a really good point to leave it. We're from old school stuff.